Fertility clinics across the country are under fire. Their medical mistakes are making headlines and families are devastated. Embryo lost due to freezer malfunction. White couple gives birth to Asian daughter. Couple learns another woman gave birth to their child.
I wasn't able to carry him. I wasn't able to hold him. I wasn't there when he was born.
CHA Fertility transferred 2 embryos to Ani. She didn't get pregnant. 8 months later, she found out that some other couple in New York had their child.
It was like a nightmare.
In cases of embryo errors, donor deception, and fertility fraud, how can victims find justice? You know, we've talked about IVF a lot on the show before, and in anything in medicine, mistakes can occur. But there's a big difference between mistakes and accidents versus outright fraud. One of the most shocking elements of all this is cases of doctor daddies, where fertility docs use their own sperm to impregnate patients. It sounds truly unbelievable, but for our next guest, this was her reality.
So my mother's fertility doctor decided to use his own sperm instead of the sperm donor that my parents selected, and did this without their consent and without their knowledge.
My parents struggled with infertility. So at the direction of my parents' fertility doctor, Dr. Kim McMorris, they looked into artificial reproductive technologies, specifically artificial insemination by an anonymous sperm donor. Dr. McMorris handed them a sheet of paper in which they selected sperm donor 106. I was finally conceived. When I was 18, I was eligible to submit my mother's insemination records in order to gain more information on donor 106. After about a year, they finally got a hold of Steve, donor 106, and they told him that he had an offspring. We got really close, and that's been our story for the last 13 years. My son Hutton was struggling with some pretty significant medical health issues. We decided to gather more genetic variations on him. When we got those results back, we found out that he had celiac disease, that I had a celiac variant, and I was not reporting this to his doctors because I was reporting medical history from sperm donor 106. I really started to become more curious about connections. So I was looking at Ancestry and 23andMe on the DNA portion, and I was immediately connected to 2 half-brothers. So I talked to them. They both know that they're donor conceived, and this is a part of their story. And then there was a third one. So I contacted who I assumed was a third half-brother. He was very adamant that he was not donor conceived. We could be first cousins according to this, so why don't you tell me about your uncles? And he said, I have one uncle, and he's actually from your area in Nacogdoches, and his name is Kim McMorris. My exact reaction was, oh, that is my mom's fertility doctor. When I discovered this, I had to be the one to go tell my mom. And I had to be the one to call Steve, donor 106, who I've called dad for the last 13 years, and tell him that he wasn't my biological father.